guys. Hey, Jeanette, Lola, Pat. How are you guys doing? I'm excited for today. I have been wanting to do a card like this for quite some time, and I was a little intimidated by it, but it wasn't as hard as I thought. So come on in. Make sure you guys leave a comment, and if you're not watching live, leave a comment on there, and I can always do a drawing for those that leave comments on my video after the fact. That would be fun. So I'm going to do this card here today. It is so cute. If you can tell that his shell has, hey Steph, his shell has crystal effects on it, and it's shimmery, and it's got little sparkles in it. Not sure. Yeah, you can see the sparkles. Isn't it cute? And so this is what it does. It's so cute. If you go to my Facebook, you will see it front ways. It's kind of hard to make it rock where you guys can see it. So, but I just love this set. This is the Back on Your Feet stamp set, and this is what is in it. So I used today, for the first card is the turtle, and for the second card is the giraffe. And I'll have to come back and try to do one with the sloth, because sloths hold a very special place in my family's history. Very funny story. I'll have to tell you sometime. But for now, we'll just keep going on with the, hey, B, with the cards. So, hey, Andy. Yay. So from Maryland, I love Maryland. Used to live right there on the border. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What you need is, let me get all my stuff. All right. All right. So you are going to need a 5.5-inch circle. Let's see, go there. And I do have an old circle cutter that I used. I've seen this done where it's on a plate, like they draw a circle around the plate. So that way you can get the circle that way, and then you just draw it around and cut it. You also will need a white piece that is 5.25-inch circle around. And then you will also need the DSP, and we'll go on from there in a minute. So I just wanted to start off with that. I'm kind of nervous because I don't want it to be wrong, but we will just fumble through, and hopefully I'll get it all right. Okay, so this is how I found out. I'm going to cover up my thing right there. You get a grid sheet. They have a 0 thing on, down the middle. So I laid my circle down, and for purposes now, I just drew a circle so I could know where the middle was easy. So you are going to take and put marks down, where 2 marks at the halfway part. So I already have that. Then you're going to come in and with your cutter, but you're going to use your scoring blade, is put the 2 marks on the channel, and we're going to score it right in half. Okay. Then we're going to come in with a pencil and a ruler. I know this sounds horrible, but we're going to go at 1 1/8, and I'm just going to mark right here. And let's go up just to make sure it's, well, we'll put these on a line to where you can see. I'm going to put the lines, let's see, we want to go in an inch and 1/8. So I'm going to go in around where I can see on this edge right here that it's at the 1 1/8. I'm going to, there you go. And make sure that these marks are on this straight line, so then at least we know we have it straight. You're going to bring in your well, nope, your cutter. And this line, I have it right at the 4-inch line. That's where I lined it up. So you're going to go up an inch and then come down an inch. So you have this cut here. Okay. I was pretty close to that line, but then you're going to turn it and making sure again that you have your lines straight on a line here. You're going to come in with your scoring and go up. Very nice. Make sure I have that right. And the same with this side. And I'm just going to see if I can't get that right and go up. Oh, I did it. Okay, so you're going to fold it. This piece goes down like this. And you're going to fold it. And I didn't quite get it in the middle, which is going to be a problem. So I am going to just push it together and come in with my bone folder and make that middle line be the right one. And here we go. You would think with me putting it on there that it would have stayed in the center. All right. Okay, and then you have, once you fold it, you have this little piece sticking out. So we're going to come in with our snips and just trim that along our circle, because it's got to be able to rock. So we got that. All right. Then we are going to do the same thing with a circle, a white circle, and it's just going to be smaller. And let's make sure I eyeballed that right. Sorry, Gail. I know eyeballing is not your best thing, but I have it again marked in the middle, and I'm going to come in with my cutter and just cut that right in half, because we need to have a border for the other side so we can sign it. So 1/2 just gets tossed, or you can make this twice. Hey, Gail. All right, so then you're going to come in on this one and go in at this edge. What you could do is just put this on here. This would make it much easier, and make sure that you have it lined up. So that's in the middle. We are going to mark here, but we're going to go a little bit bigger. Does that make sense? So I am just going to eyeball this, go in about 1/8 of an inch, come down, and then go over about, there we go. And then we'll see if I got it right, because if I didn't, there. So that's a nice border for the back side. Since we've already got this, I've got my DSP, which I've already got cut and everything. So we are going, and I made that too big. So we're going to cut this hole just a little bit bigger because I want it to fit. Or I'll just do the circle for this again. I don't know. Does that look bad? Yes, it does. So this is what I was afraid of, that I would have these pre-cut and it wouldn't be right. So we're going to just come in here. Whoop, can I do that? Because I had these already ready to go. So we're going to do this. It is easier if you do it ahead of time, but sometimes, let's see. I'm scared. Gail, I'm scared. All right, I am just going to cut this piece again. We're going to just do that again because I want to make sure I get it right. So I will bring in my circle cutter that you guys can see, and we will do that. I have to find my DSP. So I never buy anything that's not Stampin' Up. I had somebody ask me the other day if I did, and I said, nope. I don't even look at them if they're not Stampin' Up. Oh. Goodness, girls, I can't find it. I know I have it. It's because my room is a mess. Okay, so we are going to go with what I already had. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Let's see if this one will work. What happens when you do that, huh? All right. Let's see if this one will fit better. This is where I lined it up. So we're going to use that. Sorry. You just have to make sure you get it when you cut it, that when you do this part, you do it not beforehand. Because otherwise, you can't. It's harder to do it ahead of time. All right, so we have that. And I'm going to bring in my other white that I've already cut that I haven't prepared yet. And we're going to do this again. Okay. Now we're going to do this. So the motto is, don't get ahead of yourself when I try to do this. Don't cut it ahead of time. All right, so this is the back side. Perfect. And the front side. This is the new DSP. I had to show a little bit of new stuff, so I hope you don't mind. This is the DSP that is, I'll have it written down. I don't remember the name of it. Something Beautiful World, or not Beautiful World, but something to that effect. So then we are going to come in and stamp the turtle, which he's so cute. My husband and I always, whenever we see a turtle crossing the street, we always go in. No, it doesn't. It used to sell it. I wish it still did. That's not very dark. So I'm going to redo it. We always save them, put them on the other side, whichever direction they're going. We always go we always have it go with the, whatever, we put them on the other side because they're just too cute. Okay, so we are going to color this. I'm going to use my greens, and I'm going to do all with the light first, and then we'll come in with the dark and highlight. And I do have this already done, but I wanted to show you everything, so we are going to just go with it. And I don't know whether in real life their toes are a different color. Their toenails are a different color, but I painted them a different color, so they might not be. All right. Not very hard to color this. All right, and then the dark. Oh, right here. Okay, then I follow the artist's rendition and just do it where all the lines are. I put in the dark because they make it easy for me. Okay. And then we are going to use the soft suede for the outside of the shell, or the ends underneath of it, just the edge. And then come in with the dark for the lines. And I like to add a little bit of highlight, not much. Then I'm using the ivory for the inside. Hey, Linda. Hey, Deborah. Glad you guys could make it. Jeanette, on your email or your text that you sent me, it might have been your DM, it said Jan. Is that what you like to go by, is Jan? All right, so we're going to use the Shimmery Crystal Effects, and I'm just going to go the outline of the bottom part of the shell, because I think that should be hard too. Underneath isn't as hard. And I didn't do his toes after all that, but I did them in soft suede. All right, so you just put this on. I love this stuff. We used to sell it a lot. All right, so I'm going to set that aside to dry. Isn't that cute? And I have one that I'm going to cut out. It's all dry now. So as a demonstrator, I got to pre-order a lot of stuff. I was really excited about that. If you are not a demonstrator and you live in the US and you would like to have the opportunity to do that also, you could sign up under me and I would enjoy it, and you could come to our team meetings and it would be fun. But you always get to order early and get the catalog early. I used to hunt down the UPS man every time the new catalogs came out. He wasn't too thrilled with me at the time for doing that all the time. But I don't know why not. I would drive around until I saw my guy and then ask him, do you have something for me in the back of your truck? All right, so we have that. Then we're going to do a sentiment. So we need to do a sentiment. And we are going to do the one that says, hope you're back on your feet soon. And I did that in Mossy Meadow. Yes, compasses would work too. That is another thing I was wondering if I had, which I did not. But there's always a way to making a circle. You can use a compass or trace a plate, like I said. It's easy. So Jan, it is. We will keep calling you Jan then. All right. Then I'm just going to cut this. And I know I have a punch for this, but I'm just going to do it quick. There we go. And this is too close. Okay. So now we have our turtle and our sentiment. Then we have, this comes from the Dye's Tasteful Labels. And I'm going to come in with my brush and the Mossy Meadow and use this as my, thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate that. I'm going to bring in this just to get a little bit off. It's a little bit stronger than a sponge, but it still looks pretty. So we're just going to go with it. I could have wiped off some more of the ink to have it not be quite so, you know. But I do love the sponge. Okay, so we have that. Then we need to go ahead and put everything together. Oh, wait, one more thing I needed to do. Out of this, we're going to stamp Sigh a couple times. All right. Oh, and then on the back, let's do that too, since we have it out. Make sure I've got it going the right way. Go this. Whoops, that's the wrong one. It's like, that doesn't fit. Okay, making sure this, you don't want to stick it on the wrong side. And that says, hope things get better soon. There we go. Now I can put this up. All right. So now we bring in our card and we're going to go ahead and put this on. And then the front gets the DSP. Now this was a scrap. You were not supposed to do a score all the way down, but we're going to hide that. So you won't be able to tell. Good thing I had this sitting by though, because I couldn't find my DSP. I put it somewhere very safe. It's what happens all the time when I can't find things. And of course you would put this on a little bit nicer. I was in a little bit of a hurry. All right. Well, that still didn't get quite where I wanted it, but it's good. All right. Then you're going to need a piece of 3 inches by 1/2 inch of the same color as your base. And you're going to need your trimmer for that. And you're going to score. Get both of those up there at 1/2 inch on both sides. And then in the half, which would be 1.5, because 3 inches. Okay. This is so it will not open up all the way. And you're going to have it be like this, I'm pretty sure. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and adhere that to the inside of this by putting, okay. This just keeps it from flapping open, and so it'll continue to roll for whoever has it. So I put it up here at the edge, and then I'm just going to close this so that it goes there. So now, see, it won't fall open, and it'll always stay. So now the thing is that when you go to put stuff on here, you have to make sure, do you see how, because we cut this off of here, that it kind of is leaning this way. So we want to add stuff so that it will kind of go that way, but not too awfully much. So we're going to go ahead and cut out our size that we made. And those I'm just, let's see, did I keep the dots? Yes, I did. Just cut out like that. Easy peasy. Okay. Then when we get our new, let me show you, I'm hoping, well, when you get a new stamp set, this isn't one, they have it now to where you put it on the back case. And on the back, well, when they give it to you, you have a sheet of window sheet that goes under your stamps. And then you have your regular flimsy plastic that goes over your stamps. So I'm using this instead of going into my window sheets and cutting this up for what I need. And I have a smaller piece, so I'm just going to cut up. So I figured this saves me money, which is always a good thing. And we don't need that much. So I just cut it to be about this tall. I didn't want it, I wanted it to stand up, but I didn't want it to be like in your face. So that's why I do it in clear. All right. Then we take a glue dot and flip it over and put your sigh right on there. Now, if you wanted to, you could put another piece of white behind this to make it to where you don't see it so much. I will leave that up to you for when you guys do it, but for now, I'm not going to do it. All right, so I have one down here on the bottom, and we're going to put, let's see, I'm going to put some adhesive on him. Whoop, I dropped it. Hold on. Okay, so I have adhesive on the back of him, and we want the glue dot to be out and the side to be up. So we're going to do it like this. Okay, so now it looks like he's holding the sign. This is sigh. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. And I always like to go over what I've added so that we make sure, well, I did put a glue dot on that. I don't know why. Okay. And then we're just going to pop him up a little bit onto this. I love this stamp set, and the Rocky card just came to me because he looks like he's ready to rock on his shell. So I am going to have this go up a little bit. There we go. All right, now let me bring in my thing again because this is important. Okay, down here, I have it here because it's got, whoops, wrong card. Okay, here it is. You have to make sure that it's going to fit in an envelope, and I want it to fit in an envelope. So I want this to come up enough to where it's not going to go over 4 1/4. So we're going to put some adhesive on here just to hold this, and making sure that it doesn't go up too high. Whoop. Okay. So now he's going to be for sure, but see how it's still leaning this way? Let me use this again. So we're going to bring in another one of our size. And you know what? I cut, no, I didn't. I was going to say I cut me one of these, and it's clear, so I can't see it. But I didn't. And once again, I'm afraid to put it down that I won't find it. Okay. So we want stuff to hang off over here. So we're going to go ahead and put some glue dots on this part. Kind of give it a little bit of weight on this side. Still quite a lot on that. Okay, then we're going to bring in our sentiment, which is right here, and pop that up. Yes, that's what it's supposed to look like. I wanted it to look like he was holding the sign. Okay, so I'm going to put it towards the middle to the right. Okay, and then what I did to make it come be a little heavier on this side is I got these new butterfly, or not butterfly, bumblebee little gems. This just makes me happy that I get to get stuff early. So I'm going to put this over here on this side, hoping that that will weigh it out a little. Oh, look at it. Really did help. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this, is that it does work. And on the back where you can sign it. All right, so that is it for that card. What do you guys think? It's pretty, huh? And you got to see the new bumblebee things. Let's see if I can get it any closer. Oh my gosh, look at how cute he is. And my husband is going to start raising bees. So that'll be fun. All right. He should be getting them anytime now. I'm a little nervous. All right, so here's the other one. Thank you, Lola. Thanks, Jan. All right, so this is the new one, the next one. And I don't know that you can see these little cute little rhinestone things here, but those are new too. And those are called Genial Gems. And look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Oh, a Santa card. Yes, that would be so pretty, Jan. I think we should try that sometime. All right, so we got a piece of black that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. Then we have the new dies that, again, like I said, I forget what the name of it is, but it cut this out, and I thought that this was just so cool because it's got the stitched there. So we're going to go ahead and stamp our giraffe in Memento so we can color him. So keep in mind, guys, when you hear that we're doing the drawing, whoops, he was wet and he got picked up. Okay, that you can pick out which card you want. Because we're going to draw 2 names. Oh, love giraffes. I visit my daughter and we go and feed the giraffe. It's so cute. I know it's probably not PC, but I can't help it. I love it. All right, so I'm just going to color the insides of his circles or pattern here with pumpkin pie. And I'm just using the dark because it dries a little bit nicer. So we're taking signups right now until the 22nd. You have to sign up before the 22nd for the Stampin' Besties Club. And we've had 2 so far. Well, as of Saturday, we'll have had 2. And they are so much fun, you guys. We laugh and we joke and we have some great ideas for stamps. So for May, which we're taking signups now, we are doing the Sand and Sea. Okay, where did I stick my paper? I don't know, so I'm just, oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to use this and a blending brush just to make it so it's not quite so dull. Scalloped contours. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Yes, it came with in a, oh, you know what? I forgot to color the rest of him. Goodness gracious. Like, he doesn't look right. See, this is what happens when you start thinking too far ahead. Yes, scallop contours. But back to the besties thing. You get in May over $21 worth of product and you only pay $34. And you get all the cutting, like I cut you all the stuff for the card kits. You make 6 cards. It's really cool. And got all 3 of us designed, so you get quite a bit of difference between us. There, that looks better. And his hooves need to be done. It's like, why does he look so funny? Yeah, that's why. All right, let's try this again. I just didn't want it to look so white. That looks much better. Okay. All right. Let's move both of these. Don't need that. Then I'm going to come in with this. Oh, I guess I do need this back. So sorry. Because we are going to stamp, and this set does not have leaves, but I have the best stamp set that has the best leaves, and that is the Forever Fern. Love it. He is so cute, Linda. It's so funny that I kept him hawing around about buying this set, considering that I love all 3 of these animals so much. So I'm just using this Forever Fern to decorate. And we'll do one more. Woo! Nope. Now we're going to come in with the old olive and sponge this so that it doesn't look so white. And where did I put? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Very fast and easy. And then if you want to, you can bring in the brush and go around the edges. But isn't that already like so pretty and totally different than where we started? So pretty. Okay. So we are going to put this up on dimensionals because I want the inside to be down when this is up. Does that make sense? And I try to get them as close to the edge of this as I can so that it holds up. Don't want it to be hanging down. Okay. And I always push it down to make sure. Thanks, Andy. I thought it was so pretty when I was trying to do things, and I thought the leaves just added. Normally, I like to keep with the same stamp set, but when you don't have leaves that you can use, and it's a giraffe and it needs leaves, I had to come up with something. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and put this in the middle, centered. Right like that. That's pretty just with the black. All right, then we're going to just put adhesive on this and lower him into this hole. So, Jan, have you received your card yet? Because I mailed it out. I know you're really far away. Hey, Carol, didn't see you come in. I'm wondering if you got it yet. Okay, so you see how that's now below, and it just makes it pop more, especially with the blue and the green. All right, then we are going to stamp the other sentiment that says this is not good. Sorry, little things tickle me. With the not being spelled K-N-O-T. And you are going to bring in your die for the messages, mini messages, I think, and use one of those to cut this out. You don't have to stick with those sentiments that go with that set. And it comes out like this with cute little notches on the side. And just bring in your brush, and hopefully I still have some blue on there. Nope. And just to put a little blue on there. Yes, let me know when you get it, Jen, so that I know that it got there. Because I sent one to Australia, one to England, which I think, Steph, were you the one that won the other one? So I mailed them both to you guys. All right, so there we have that. And I'm going to put that on a dimensional. Well, 2. We'll put them really close. So let me know whether or not you got it so that I know how long it takes. Okay, so that's really cute. All right, so we have to put these cute little genial gems on because I can't get something new and not use it. That's just not possible. So I had to. All right, so we're going to put 1 down here and 2 up here. Let's go there. It's always got to be an odd number. All right, so now for the inside, you just have a white. Those gems are so pretty. I just keep looking at them. All right, so now we're going to say on the inside, sometimes that's all there is to say, and that I'm here for you. So now I just have to find somebody that hurt themselves to send this to. There, and then I'm going to do sigh one more time, just because it's cute. All right, so that goes on the inside. So we have our 2 cards. And I am done. And I did a new technique that I've never done before. So I've been putting it off forever. But now I'm really wondering why I did that. So thanks, Carol. All right. So Miss Pat, if you want to do the drawing for 2 people, and I do have 2 of these. If people want to do it, I'll have to make me one more before I send you yours so I can have one because it'll be hard to part with, but they're really cute. So we'll see who. Thank you, Lola, Andy, and Jan. Oh, you guys, you're just so sweet to me. Thank you. Yes, I loved Forever Fern and was super thrilled that it stayed. So we were going to keep using that because doesn't that look so pretty? All right, Miss Pat, we're just going to wait on her for a second and she will get back to us and we'll see who wins this week. This is fun. Hope you guys like it. So let's see, B and Steph, yay. So you guys have to let me know which ones you want. And also, thank you, B. I wanted to let you know, now I lost my train of thought. Shoot. It was something important, too. Darn. Oh, well. I guess I'll tell you next time because I don't remember what it was. Yay. So you guys will have to let me know which ones you want and get back to me. And we will go from there. And next week, I don't know what I'm going to use, but I will use something that stayed. I'm not going to use new stuff. Maybe some little things that we have because I have to. You want the giraffe. Okay, B, gotcha. All right, and then we just need to hear from Steph. So I will text her to see what she wants. And we will see you guys next week. And I hope that you come back because I really enjoy doing this. So hopefully you guys have fun too. All right, we will see you next week. Thanks.